get ready to light it up tonight.
Bring the pain time.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, BA, yes and no. I think
He's checked in for Holiday.
Number 63, MP.
MP often talks to his team during flights, and recently, one of the main topics of discussion, winning on the road. It seems as it's developed into a mission for his squad.
and they've been hanging tough in these road games. I'll bet MP's not satisfied with that, though. He wants this win badly. And knowing how he feeds off of a hostile crowd, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets it.
So the Celtics 5 right now. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. And it's MP in at the 1. Gets the 3 to fall.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Here's Reed. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Tatum.
Well, the beauty of someone like Naz Reid, he's proven already in his career. You can bring him off the bench to great effect, or if you need him to be a step-in starter, he's equally capable.
And Naz Reid has proven to be a matchup nightmare for opposing big men, Doris.
He has, B.A., and the reason is he's bigger and stronger than most 4 men. Traditional 5s are too slow to stay with him. He can space you out to the three-point line, or he can punish you on the inside. Naz has got big-time game.
White against Edwards. For 3, Randall. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Fires for 3. Reed with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, NP in the last matchup against the Raptors looked really strong. He dropped in 16 points and drilled a few from outside the arc, helping open up the floor. The lift he gave them off the bench was massive. Just the type of energy they needed. Let's send it to you guys.
That's good stuff, Al. He really made his presence felt in that one, doing some heavy lifting.
And I think he'll try and repeat that performance tonight.
Well, I think they're going to need it. This team looks completely different when he's raised his game.
6 to shoot. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Edwards against McConnell. Horford, a screen on McConnell. MP is doubled. White for 3. Reed with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
A slam dunk by Reed.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Mike Conley is subbed in for McConnell. Out to Craig. Outside Edwards. Porzingis sets a screen. MP drives in to stop the drought. Boston again missing. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Randall pass to Conley. Here's Alexander Walker to the paint. Kicks it out to Clark. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3-ball to go.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
On the wing, MP covered by Alexander Walker. Porzingis sets a screen. Outside Craig. Back to MP. Oh, deflected. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Porzingis misses. Fires from way outside. No good on the buzzer beater. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Edwards. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Celtics trail by 14. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Minot's checked in for Miller.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
Tatum looking it over. Pass to MP. Craig with a screen on Edwards. Outside Craig. Here's MP. Puts up a deep 3. Minnesota with a rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Minot, and T.J. McConnell subbed in for Mike Conley. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Pritchard. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And, B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
Edwards against McConnell. Outside Reed. Pass to Edwards. Reed against Horford. Here's Alexander Walker. Tatum with some nice D.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allen. Thanks for that. Here's Edwards on the take. Porzingis grabs the board. Celtics trail by 13. On the wing, MP. Reed defending. Screen by Horford. Here's MP. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Gobert with a screen on Edwards. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Reed for 3. Kept alive. Outside for McConnell. Top of the key jumper, no good. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
The Timberwolves lead by 10. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Well, Doris, if you're a Wolves fan, you really have to enjoy the present.
Well, think about it. 56 and 26 last year, their second best record ever. A 3 seed in the West, also their second best ever.
And so it's Minnesota, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Boston Celtics.
A lot of bricks out there. Reminds me of my free throw shooting. Enough to build a house. Come on, man. Take it to the paint. Man up.
And looking at the players of the... And that is going to do it for us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out. Minnesota making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. MP's checked in for Boston. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. We've got Naz Reid, Anthony Edwards out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Julius Randle, and it's Alexander Walker in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. MP inside. He's marked by McConnell. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
All right, Drew Holiday, we see you. He wanted to get right back with that three-point shot.
The Timberwolves lead by 15. Outside Reed. To the wing, right side. Randall inside. Tatum's there. It doesn't go for him. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. Sinks it from distance.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Edwards against McConnell. Pass to Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards can't hit. Minnesota has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Edwards against Holiday. Oh, Edwards just pulling his way inside.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
And here's Brown for 3, and that's not going to go. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, a sizable lead of 14 at the break, playing some great basketball, holding a healthy advantage. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So the Celtics 5 right now. We've got Edwards, Torrey Craig out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Tatum in at the 3. To the middle. Here's Gobert, and Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Tatum. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Clark's checked in.
From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
And the foul on the... shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
McConnell, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Celtics also making a change. Holiday is checked in. Edwards with it, picked up by Tatum. Pass to McConnell. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. On the wing, MP, covered by Alexander Walker. Tatum with a screen. The 3 is up. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now McConnell. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Gobert. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Minnesota again missing.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
KP wrecks the rim.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical, easy finish for KP.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. There's 37 seconds left in the 4th. Clark outside. Down low. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Porzingis sets a screen. Here's MP. And the Celtics tack on 2 more. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 17-6 run. Miller outside. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
Jesus.
Gotta tighten up and get him next time.
Rest, recuperate, get ready for tomorrow.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach.
Surprisingly loud crowd tonight. This should be a good one. no night tonight. The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the... So, Brent, at this point of the season, do teams still have time to figure things out?
I think there's always time, Kevin, to figure out where you are. Again, the expectations in the early part of the season about how competitive your team was going to be, that's critical in your decision-making as to what you want to do with the roster. But if you think that you can get into a deep playoff run, you've got to be honest about how these parts are fitting in and whether or not you need a change.
And when it comes to MP, he has an objective to motivate his teammates. That's why he made winning on the road a rallying cry.
Well, when MP first spoke about it, I think most people felt like he knew something. We all didn't. But it's possible he was just trying to inspire his teammates. I don't think they have the talent up and down that roster to win consistently on the road, and that's been proven to be the case.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. MP out there with White. And it's Horford at the 5 rolling the paint. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Dagnall for a minute. Coach said they want to force Jason Tatum to uncomfortable spots on the floor. Now, they recognize those spots are few and far between, but Coach wants to keep Tatum out of the paint specifically. If his team can do that and force Tatum to shoot more from outside, they feel relatively good about their chances. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. And here's Edwards. After the three-pointer from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. MP kicks to Tatum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Oklahoma City, they go on 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
The kick out to Brown. Edwards, a screen on Williams. 4 on the clock. The 3 from Tatum. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. To the middle. Williams can't hit.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and-one, and this time they're not backing off. No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Pass to Williams. Back to Williams. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. Hartenstein with it, guarded by Horford. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2. I tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Edwards. Last game out, he had 40 points. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good. MP.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain it.
Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Brown.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. There are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Now here's Tatum. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. On the wing, MP. Tatum setting the pick for Edwards. And they double up MP. Horford the pass to Brown. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders. Partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
MP against Dort. The shot from 20 feet away. And there's the bucket from MP.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And a closely contested, grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. Thunder out in front. They lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Thunder here? Dagnall calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current system. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Houston lit up the floor. He scored 40 points, and he was dominant at the offensive end with a high field goal percentage as well. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Outside, Horford. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Horford's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Knocked it down there. As his career has gone on, Al Horford has added more and more to his outside game.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. That's going to send Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to the free throw line. It's on Porzingis, catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Kenrich Williams comes in for Wiggins, and Jalen Williams is subbed in for Alex Caruso. And then for Boston, Brown is checked in for Jason Tatum, and Derek White subbed in for Drew Holiday. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jalen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
MP looking around. Here comes MP. Three-pointer, Horford. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, he's pretty smooth. If Al Horford gets that opportunity, that's a nice, quick catch and shoot.
Door to screen on Brown. The Thunder keep it going. A new 14-second clock. Second chance shot. Williams can't get it to go.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Porzingis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Porzingis. 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing them.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. But I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the 2 games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this year.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Caruso against MP. White, wide open, he fires. And all on the rim that time before dropping in.
When there's an open man, MP is going to find it.
Here's Williams. Porzingis with the block. And that concludes the first half. Thunder lead by 7. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the...
A bunch of long-range snipers, cold-blooded. Still a way to go with the selection process, but this is a strong start.
No question. I'd rather play alongside them than against them. And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that... Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2. 1-2, 1-2 in the place to be. Most definitely, they seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Hartenstein is out there with Williams, and it's Williams at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
On the wing, MP. Gilgeous-Alexander covered. Edwards, no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Celtics trail by 9. Pass to White. Back to Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Back to White. Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from the wing. Count that bucket. MP's got 6.
You know, MP's starting to look good there from the mid-range.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And at the start of the new year, a look here at the Rookie of the Year race. Some great young players making their entree into the NBA. And you look at Edwards. He's been just what his team has needed as he comes in, and he has played wonderfully through the start of his career. And now he sits at number 4.
And that's a pretty good position he's in at number 4. What do you guys think? Will he be higher or lower on that list once we get through the second half of the season?
Well, there is potential to be higher. It's just a matter of how his body holds up at this point. The rest of the season is really going to be a grind.
Williams gets the bucket.
There has to be some expectation that Williams will take that shot. He has the green light for three-point land.
Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
It's Edwards on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander cover.
So much talk about the work ethic of Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong defensive play that time.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder. The drive by MP. Tatum dishes to MP. Tatum with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to White. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Dort. Offline from the top of the key.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown outside. Outside Edwards. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
To the paint, shot to stop the run. That's it, and the Oklahoma City leaders get back down to 12 as they get that one from White.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. The kick out to Williams. They get it back. Hartenstein. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Alex Caruso comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for Boston, Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Torrey Craig comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Drew Holiday in for White. Craig sets a screen. MP, no good.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
From the arc. And that one's good. Caruso's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 18. Craig passes to MP. Craig sets the screen for Edwards. Back to Craig. Over in the corner, Edwards. Nifty move. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Hartenstein. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And the Thunder, another 3.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And so it's Oklahoma City with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Defense. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game. Jones checked in for Jack. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. MP's checked in for the Celtics. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute on the books. Look from Wallace. Rebound, Boston.
Yeah, that miss might stick with them for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
On the floor for Boston. They've got Torrey Craig. Holiday out there with MP. And there's Porzingis. And it's Tatum in at the small forward position. And there's the bucket from MP. The Thunder lead by 20. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. To the inside. And the rejection by MP. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Chang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And then for Boston. Al Horford is checked in for Porzingis. Jaylen Brown comes in for Torrey Craig. And Derek White subbed in for Drew Holiday. Chang with a screen on Brown. Here's Caruso. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Horford. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And so Caruso nails both of them. And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
Back to Brown. Clock at 4. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Here's Wiggins. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Thunder lead by 21.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Horford sets a screen for Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Outside, Horford. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebounded by Joe. The Thunder leading by 21. Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Chang. Lets a floater go. And the rejection by Tatum. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Screen by Wiggins. Caruso, no good. Celtics trail by 21. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And the 3 ball is good. MP's got 5 points now this quarter. Thunder have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Chang. Always with the ball. Poked away. It's stolen by Edwards. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wiggins kicks to Wallace. Caruso against Brown. Pass to Joe. Long shot on the way. Count that one.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Oklahoma City.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 16-point lead. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Oklahoma City now. Pass to Chang. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This game.
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight.
I gotta stop something.
I told you. Once you make the starting lineup, we're in the endorsement game.
Jeez. Oh, I don't have a video. I keep forgetting. Okay, Google. Who is Anthony Edwards sneaker brand? I don't know yet. It's a question, but according to the Adidas, the sneak leather outside, Adidas has some weapons. Don't have a shoulder.
Great choice. Yo, I cannot believe I'm getting... Yo, I appreciate all this, man. You putting in work.
I got 2 of those. can use it. That was Shit's hurt. Watch this. I guess I. Okay. Thanks a lot. Right outside of Sarah, this lady is not the child and drive them up right outside Sarah State. They have a sanctuary with bodies and bodies and nowhere to get there. And he said, you know what? Here's what. Hey, you're going to see based on it, driving from Florida to Europe every 2 weeks to save as many dollars as possible. It's all because of you guys. Supporting his agent. She's hard at work, as you can see. Supporting you by Hollywood City. Here's the lucky one. You're doing great work. Wrestling. G-Ride on that bottom. She's everybody on that bottom. I have perfectly easy is gambling on NBA team. Check this out. The Clippers are about to go up 9. You look at easily realize this. And the spread of this game, yes, plus 7.5. I can guarantee you 7.5. Rips up the court and knows the ball. Midland's going to stick it flat. Say the Timberwolves lose by 7. They go. I mean, this guy's not even trying to hide it at this point. He knows. He didn't put on his Instagram. Red agent. It's free this year. He wasn't at caliber is over. Come on, what the fuck? Okay. Damn.
I should have got some shots up. That's the truth. I should have took some shots before it came out. You goddamn dumb. I should have got some shots up.
James might be leaving the Lakers. That's big news.
What? What's the quote? What are you talking about?
It's a possibility.
He just opted in.
He opted in, and he said, what's the future look like? And then, Sham Charania saying, hey, they're looking to see what the Lakers do. They want to win championships. Want to win championships.
Makes sense.
What does that mean? We'll talk to Sham Charania in about 35 minutes or so. Can't wait to get the latest on that. Feels like LeBron's going to be late, right?
This is the new Dell AI PC with Intel inside. It helps save...
3. 3.
Well, the Celtics are a repeater tax team, guys. The repeater tax is brutal. And Brad Stevens, the great president of basketball operations in Boston, said, essentially, I didn't realize how bad it was until I looked at it. The numbers were staring me in the face. So this team has reduced salaries aggressively. They traded Kristaps Porzingis to Atlanta. They traded Drew Holiday to Portland. And Smitty, I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going. It may sound crazy to some, but I do think because of the injury to Jason Tatum, I'm keeping an eye on guys like Sam Hauser, if they want to go on the current roster, or even the guys they just acquired from Portland and Atlanta, Anthony Simons and George Niang. If Boston really is serious about building it back up long-term when Tatum's healthy, I think they might try to get under the luxury tax entirely to try to reset the clock in the repeater tax and give themselves the flexibility to build back up next year when Tatum is healthy.
As a fan of the Boston Celtics, I was talking a year ago about potential dynasties. I was talking about what we're going to do, what we're going to become. And now I'm talking about to save some money. And obviously Tatum's going to be out next year, the majority of next year. But at the same point, if I'm a fan that has spent a ton of money supporting the Boston Celtics, going to Boston Celtics games, thinking that we're going to have a dynasty, how disappointed am I right now?
You have a great general manager in Brad Stevens. You've got who's considered a great coach in Joe Mazzulla. You've got a top 5 player in basketball who just happens to have gotten hurt in Jason Tatum. You have another top 20 player in basketball in Jaylen Brown. Like Derek White, Pritchard, 6th Man of the Year candidate. Like, the team is still good, especially.
Yo.
Yep.
Who you running with?
He's been playing my career.
My career. Okay, good.
Trying to get all this BC for my new phone.
Facts.
MP, you got that look in your eye, man. You better watch out.
I'm in the theater. These niggas be ass.
Before everybody else comes online pretty soon.
MP, time to set goals for the second half of the season.
Oh, Eric. I don't know if he's gonna get on yet, but I'll text him.
And Justin coming out of work pretty soon, so they'll be on. Coriano, what do you think?
Or probably at work.
Yeah, he works from home.
Some days, I think.
And the rest of the time is on the boat.
Hold up.
I want to be rookie of the year. Is that right?
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give everything you got to this and you'll be...
Start sending games. Sending games.
I did all the driver, and I had it. Every damn thing. All right. Oh, you can't make it. I'm talking to them. No. No, I'm gonna be at the destination till like 12 o'clock. And now I'm talking. Oh, shit, man, the damn trailers today,
So what for?
Yeah. I'm in the theater, bro. They don't play no defense.
Get yourself. Let me get you some.
Oh, they had 3 tires on there. Oh. They won't have to know this way. And now I got damn batteries up under them. They been trouble like a damn brake fight. Oh, man. Oh, what the hell? I don't smoke. Damn, boy, I can't get my damn truck. I got ready to check up underneath the truck. Open it up. I said, hell, I'm not here. I opened up the little battery box. Coming out the damn little water shit go in. It's something like a damn stuff blowing out. I said, God. Oh.
He didn't shoot it. He should have shot it.
That ain't about $20 battery now. It looked like it was rolled up on top. Saturday, victory. Man, and this is still down shape, Corey. Oh, it's still down.
He's so ass.
But like I said, hey, your thing up front on it. It look good. Can't tell the idiots that though. That's where he's gonna measure that on the back. Mm-hmm. They got to bring you outside. Doc didn't see that stuff over there.
I pick up a trailer. Thing was on the same spot. It's straight the little kid change that.
I want to play starter 5.
Come on, put the train on there. It's gonna
Yeah, these motherfuckers blowing me dead. This is ass.
they come in up there, right?
Why you don't play starter 5, Canito?
Starter 5? I haven't
Yeah,
even
starter
seen it.
5 get you rep.
I think I used to play that in the. I think I used to call something else in the other 2Ks.
Nah, I play playing starter 5 and you get a rep.
Oh, you pick an NBA player, you go against another player in the NBA?
Yeah, play starter 5, start playing that, they give you rep.
What's the risk game is up? I mean, this is decent.
They ain't gonna do that. That ball was there.
He ain't pull that bitch. These niggas be acting like they scared to fucking shoot the ball. Hold on. That shit pushed me away from the goal, gang. That shit just pushed me away from the goal. Damn, that shit pushed me away from the goal. Bad tape on me, though. Nope. Got it. Fuck. Oh. Damn, man.
Oh,
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill.
Can't wait to get fucking move going force.
And
I can do something.
We've got the Boston Celtics facing the
Move
New
going
York
force,
Knicks.
I'll be able to cook.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now here's MP. And here's Brunson from the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Tatum with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Here's Edwards. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
He's always ready to take the shot. MP got it away quick.
Get out of here with these stupid ass Euro animations y'all do in the 2K. Y'all know better than that.
Outside Brunson.
Damn,
He draws the foul. Headed to the line to
not
shoot
that
there.
nigga.
Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a true... terrific decision maker. You can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
Now here's Edwards.
Fuck.
Over MP.
Can I get a teammate that can shoot the fucking ball? This nigga keep breaking.
Outside Hart. Inside.
He keep throwing up on them goddamn bricks.
Towns with the power finish.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Pass to Tatum. It's stolen by Hart. Back to MP. Just over a minute and a half in. Bridges outside. Here's Towns. Gets stolen by Tatum.
These niggas keep fucking up.
Here's
Fast
MP.
breaks and
Brunson
everything else you can name. Watch out.
Back to Edwards. Pass to Porzingis. Outside, Brown. Now Porzingis. Outside,
Damn.
4 on the clock. The rebound by Bridges. Towns, right side. Back to MP. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And that misses. That would have put him up.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
The three, Porzingis.
Fuck, man.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Fuck. You can't hit a shot. This nigga's ass. Hit the fucking shot, dickhead.
New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
Wow, the defensive instincts of MP shining through on that block.
So it'll be 2 free throws. It was fouled
got
in the
4
act of
points the
shooting.
whole first.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from White. White hits them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Ball, man.
MP inside. Pass to Brunson. Cash gets MP picking up the assist.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Here's Edwards. The kick out to White. Back to MP. Here's Porzingis. Down low. Here's MP. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
Pass to Brunson. Back to MP. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Brown. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Towns with the ball. Outside Hart. Back to
That's
Towns.
some bullshit.
Knocks down the long J.
I know what I gotta do with that shit for now. That's me. Fuck that up. Come on.
Towns off that three-point line. This guy is such a great jump shooter.
What's that with the ball?
Fuck. Shot.
Trying to come out. Damn. Oh, shoot. Come on. First quarter.
52 seconds left in the opening quarter. A nice shot by MP.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Here's MP.
Oh,
Knicks pull
that's
it
not
in.
good.
Bridges outside. Back to MP. .27 seconds left in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Hart. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Pounding it inside early and often,
Fuck is he
setting a
doing?
physical tone.
Celtics trail by 5. Edwards looking for an opening. Outside Tatum. Can they get it? Left side Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Drops in the 3.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Towns. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Knicks. They lead by a bucket. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, hey, guys, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around, with great precision.
Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake frees the D. Towns has got 7.
That to me is about Karl Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
MP, that one's
They got me
good.
missing.
You
Bad
simply
shit,
must
bro.
play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
MP inside. Six on the shot clock. Brunson.
Oh, man.
Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Tatum with a screen. MP no good. Knicks leading by 3. Outside Brunson. MP scanning the floor. Left side Hart. Bridges outside. MP with it. Picked up by Tatum. To the inside. Pass to Brunson. The rebound, Celtics. Now here's Brown. Now here's Porzingis. Covered by Towns.
Shit.
Here's MP from outside. And MP with a rebound. And so MP will bring it up for the New York Knicks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. To the middle. Here's Towns. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. And now a 5-point Knick lead. MP is doubled. Here's Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
To the inside. Towns. Porzingis grabs the board. Celtics trail by 3.
Maybe I'm a bust.
Here's MP taking it inside. The kick out to White.
Oh, one open.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
MP outside. Back to Brunson. Fantastic work down low.
Oh, they got it fixed. He just didn't give up.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the...
Oh, Porzingis, a huge target.
At that size, Porzingis doesn't have to travel far to get above the cup. That is a nice finish.
Pass to MP. A minute 53 left.
It's always a dickhead, bro.
Back to Brunson. Tatum with a steal. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
Oh, shit. Keep looking at this.
A minute 39 left to play in the second quarter. Kick out to Brown. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Brown's got 5 now.
You simply must stay attached to Jaylen Brown in a catch-and-shoot situation so dangerous.
Here's MP. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. And New York leads by 2.
Damn, I thought he missed again. I was about to go the fuck off.
Wing MP.
Oh, my.
He has 7. Inside. Oh, MP with the hammer.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
Pass to White. Down low. Knocked loose. It's stolen by MP. Here's Hart. Out to Bridges.
It's off.
The three-pointer off the mark. Celtics trail by 4. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Here's MP. He's got 6. To the paint. Here's Brunson.
What we know about Jalen Brunson is this guy is not afraid to take it to the cup. He's ready to challenge defenders.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. Both shots good from the stripe. 35 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Porzingis. Back to MP. And the three off target. Knicks leading by 6. Here's MP. Towns outside. And here's Hart. Now MP. Pounded by Tatum. Here's Brunson. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. He's got 12.
Well, this is why you run your offense through MP. That's just a nice setup for his teammate.
Boston, no good that time either. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Knicks up by 8. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play.
Let's see when they took trash.
These motherfuckers is trash, you're right. Motherfuckers trash. Dog shit.
He has to make an open 3 of them. I think in my career they make more. Oh my god, can't believe by the 7 feet.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
Inside, the kick out to White. Tatum from long range.
And
Tatum drills the 3.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've
Hold
got
that
to
up,
stay
guys.
connected or it's a problem.
Here's MP. To the middle. Here's Brunson. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And it's out of bounds.
Damn.
He's able to retain possession here. About a minute played here in the second half. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Brunson. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Brunson's got 14 points for the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Left side, Edwards.
Oh, man, I'm trying to stop it.
And so MP will bring it up for the New York Knicks. 7-point differential. White with it. Hard covering. Tatum.
Oh my god, I'm wide open.
Pass to Bridges. Back to MP. To the inside. And that one's good for Brunson. And it's a 9-point Knick lead.
He's carrying his team to this lead.
Honey, you have an appointment tomorrow?
Yeah.
What time?
It'll be there 11:15.
Over MP.
Where?
And the basket by Edwards. 9 points in the game.
Well, MP already showing an ability to take what the defense gives him.
And here's Brunson from the arc. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Knicks leading by 8. It's Hart on the wing. MP outside. Down low. And Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Outside White. Pass to MP. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. MP inside. He has 6. Back to Towns. Second chance effort. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Towns has got 11.
That's the confidence of Towns. This guy, regardless of situation, believes that shot is going in.
Here's MP. Boston, no good that time either. Knicks leading by 12.
Oh, I gotta play one. Switch to my regular first.
No good off the glass. The Celtics on offense. White for three. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
I'm gonna finish this game, but I'm gonna have to bring on my regular player today. Shit.
Yeah, what?
Throws it up high. It's Edwards on the wing. 11 points in the game. They kick it out to Porzingis. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
This fucking CPU is trash.
Well, he's got the green light. Porzingis understands. Be ready on the
Should have had like 20 assists on the time.
Second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Out to the right wing. Brunson with it.
Oh my.
He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot. The scoring
what is
is
this?
coming easy for him.
Look, what is that?
Keep the ball in his hands. Back to MP.
That was not me. That's clearly you. That's not me. Who is that?
Going inside.
That was not me, but that was not me. Like, they know what I'm talking about? I did not kiss nobody.
Wow.
I know.
The buzzer beater.
You can see me clearly. That's me. That's not me. Like, I didn't do that.
His total for the night.
The bullshit animations.
You tell me. Tell me.
It's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Pass to Brown.
What the hell you laughing for?
Carl Anthony Towns comes over the rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Oh my gosh, what be up with niggas?
Inside.
Damn.
That's good by Hart.
Shoot the fucking ball, dickhead.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Oh, what's this?
Pass to Brown. And here's Tatum. He's covered by Hart. Here's MP. Nice job by MP converting it tight.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball pretty fast.
Shoot.
MP outside. Here's Brunson, covered by MP. Back to MP. Bridges outside. They get the rebound.
How do you get a rebound with 2 shots off?
I can't get a fucking boy. That shit about to piss me the fuck off.
He can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball.
And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They held a 12-point lead earlier. MP outside. Pass to Brunson. Over Edwards. And it's
no way, we keep making shots on 3 people.
The defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the 3. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
And the foul called on MP.
Got a fake ass Kawhi Leonard thing. Show my regular.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Edwards. The kick out to White. Lets it go. Edwards, no good. Knicks leading by 8. Pass to Brunson. On the wing, MP. Bridges outside. MP up top. 5 on the clock. It's good.
Well, the defense game is definitely in the bag of MP.
Celtics trail by 10. And Edwards, here we go. MP on the take. Here's Brunson.
Oh, should have been.
MP outside.
She can't score on it. Yeah, all they do is passing.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. To the middle. Here's Brunson. And the shot's good. Brunson's gotten 4 this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Porzingis sets a screen. From deep, MP. The long-range hit from MP.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Outside Brunson. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple.
Slightly late.
Brunson
Yeah.
had 18 points in just the second half.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride in making plays.
Keeps it alive. Here's MP. And MP throws it down. And he's now got the double-double.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Pass to Brown. Outside
Oh my God. I mean,
here's Brown. Back to Edwards.
it missed.
The bucket from 20 feet out. And here's MP from outside. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. And New York leads by 15.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
That's a savvy guy. Nigga, do not trust me. Maybe I'm a pussy. Wait till you trust me.
That one's good.
And don't trust me. Sure you got
44 seconds left in the game. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
What's time?
Now here's MP. Lets the 3 fly. Porzingis grabs the board. Outside, Brown. Back to Edwards. From the top of the key. That one doesn't drop. And the Knicks with the possession here. Outside Hart.
That's spot.
Pass to MP.
It's cool.
He's feeling it. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. A clean win. And one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And now wrapping up for Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant
I don't know, whichever one.
Eddie.
Shut off the PS5. You're good. Yeah, I'll get dressed and bring up the trash and stuff. Hey, the Patriot place or is it a different? Whichever. Good, because when that Michelle kid pissed the Jericho, then we'll be playing with him. Get dressed. Yes. Washed all my shorts. What shorts should I put on? Blue and red shorts. Yep. This is my Nike shirt. Oh, what's that? I'm wearing red Jordans and red slippers. Okay. These shorts on and a white tee. Put a red shirt with this on. Let's keep up to put on a red shirt. All right. Some sneakers. Give it to me on Snapchat. Oh, this kid is killing on Snapchat. What is this? Hello? Got idiots calling on the phone. And Corey's on the boat, and let me go take a walk down there and throw Corey off the boat. Nantucket. The Nantucket boat, I know where that's at. Where's the Snapchat group? And Jay Fruity, that kid from Brockton, Math, Michelle Pisco, is fucking trash. So he writes back. Let's go to Gillette Stadium. Ugh. See what they got over there. Okay, Google. Any event at Gillette Stadium? You know, fireworks was not too much about it. It's still Friday. Yeah, they got an ultrasound somewhere 11 a.m. Sheesh. Kidney ultrasound 11:50. Leah is live on Instagram. That's your picture. I can't put this house up there. Turn the AC off, turn this thing on. I should have been charged. Okay, Google, what's the weather?
85 degrees and partly cloudy. It will be mostly sunny with a forecasted high of 85 and a low of 70. Now, so Google can improve, it would help to know how satisfied you are with the weather report. How would you rate it? If easy, 5 the best.
I think there's some dark and blue Jordans. Black, I never put these Jordans on.
Sure, something was wrong. Try again in a few seconds.
Oh, we're going over here. Oh, I thought we were going over speeches. Yep. Oh no, I'm about to go somewhere. I'm about to go out with the family somewhere. Probably be back later.
Okay.
All right, peace.